All right, y'all, this is going to be a very important technical analysis update for Bitcoin where we will be discussing exactly what is happening with this price action and what is more probable to happen in the future. We're going to get into it, but first, make sure to like the video, guys. This is the Jason Casper like button index, and as you can see, the like button for this video is mega bullish. I want everybody to FOMO into the like button now. I guarantee it will never be this low again. Look down at that thumbs up. Whatever number you see next to it, it will never be this low again. Now's your chance to FOMO in. I don't usually give trade setups live on YouTube. Well, that's not true, I do. But you can get this much reward for only risking 100% of your total capital. Totally worth it, guys. Make sure to like the video. So let's get into this Bitcoin stuff. What is happening with Bitcoin? Well, we can see that for the past almost 2 weeks, Bitcoin has spent the majority of the time trading in this very, very tight section of price action right here. We've had some deviations, big ones, but in general, we were trading in this very, very tight region. And just recently, last week, we did have a big move to the upside, okay? Now, these trades are very, very juicy. In fact, the move from the $40,100 area, I did give the trade setup in advance. We got our entry perfectly over in the VIP Discord, and we got a massive pump from there, okay? And then once we came up to that high area, around 42K, I was looking to take a short trade. Well, what happened? We came right up from that low, right here at about 40,100, right? We came up right around to 42K. And now we are getting a move back to the downside, okay? Very, very juicy trades, guys. Extremely juicy trades. If you do want to get into the VIP Discord where I post these things in advance, even this morning, guys, posted the trade setup from the golden pocket right here, looking to long it up to this second golden pocket. Happened very, very perfectly, guys. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. I don't just give trade setups in here, guys, but we post daily technical analysis updates, all the levels you need to be aware of, as well as a thriving community of traders in here posting the juiciest technical analysis, updates, and trade setups. You can check it out if you're interested in a community focused on learning, guys. Focused on learning and education. That's what it's about. So, what is happening right now? Why did we reject off of that $42,000 level? That $42,000 level is extremely important. If we take a look at all the volume that was traded from the 5th of January, we can see that we have here, basically, let me pop this, no, not that one, let's pop this on here. We have come up to the highest volume node in this entire chunk of price action from about the 5th of January. Now, if anybody understands volume profiles and what we are looking for here, we are essentially trying to define a fair value for the price of the asset, where anytime we come above these shaded candles, we're looking for a move to the downside. Whenever we come below these shaded candles, we're looking for a move to the upside. Now, this white line here, this is the highest volume node, means more Bitcoin exchanged hands at the price of $42,000 than any other price since January 5th. And so when price comes to this level, we can always expect a reaction from here. Why? Because that means there's a lot of liquidity in the market at that level. Think about it. If a lot of the asset exchanged hands at that price, that means there are a lot of trades that opened at that price. So if price comes back there, if somebody took a trade from there, there's a very good chance that they will be closing their position or opening a new position. Right? And so we came up here, and not only was it the highest volume node from January 5th, but it was also a very high volume node from this little mini range that we had back here on the 8th, 9th of March. Okay. Now, we also did get some pretty bearish signs when we came to this high volume node. I want to specifically talk about this 4-hour bearish divergence. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, Bitcoin did in fact get a 4-hour bearish divergence where price made a higher high and momentum made a lower high. Okay, this is what I like to call upside down uneven butt cheeks, right? It looks like an uneven butt when on the left-hand side you have a very big plump butt cheek, okay? And then on the right-hand side, a not so plump butt cheek, right? If we go ahead and we turn off market cipher B, we can see it looks like uneven butt cheeks, but it looks like uneven butt cheeks upside down. Okay, whenever we see this, all right, it's a sign of weakness. All right, it's a sign of weakness. All right, a sign of weakness. Okay, and although we can't be sure which way the price will go, when it comes to those points of weakness, we can use these indications to say it's more probable that price will come down from there. Now, I have to be honest when I say most of the time when we see the money flow on market cipher B and these momentum waves getting lower, and if anybody doesn't really know what the money flow is, the money flow is this blue stuff right here. Okay, blue stuff right here. When this gets lower and also the momentum waves start to get lower like this, and also when the RSIs start to touch each other right here and become as one, that is actually a very bearish sign, okay? Whether it's on the bull side or the bear side, right? If we flip this thing upside down and we invert the scale, if we saw, you know, this on the other side, all right, let's invert the scale, okay? If we were to see the price making lower lows and we were to see the money flow getting higher, and the regular uneven butt cheeks also, meaning the left one is nice and big, the right one not so big, that is a sign of strength. Okay, that's a sign of strength. And I'm going to flip everything back to the regular scale right now. Let's go back to the regular scale. And usually when we get this, guys, it's a sign of weakness. So what does that mean? It means it's more probable right now, in my opinion, that we get more of a move to the downside. And I want to talk about where exactly we can expect this move to the downside right now, because we have some very important supports below us. So let's talk about the supports. Now, am I saying guaranteed that the price is going to come down from here? Absolutely not. Okay, first of all, I'm actually in a long right now. The long setup that I did give in the VIP Discord, right, in advance, just this morning, okay? I am long right now from the golden pocket. It's possible, and I'm still holding on to a portion of this long, that we just continue up. However, I'm still in a very, very juicy short from the setup that I gave on Friday, right? Shorting from around $42,000. Now, is price going to go up? Is it going to go down? It really depends. It really does depend, guys. But right now, based on the indications I'm getting, I think it's more probable that we come down. So here are some areas that I am looking to potentially come to. Okay. First of all, if we just take a look at the volume that traded in this little, what do we call this thing? What do we call this thing right here? Right. If we take a look at the volume that traded in this last uptrend, right? This last leg to the upside, you could call it, right? We can see that we are in fact trading above the highest volume node right here. All right, we're in fact trading above the highest volume node. As long as we can hold above 40,800, then I think it's possible that we will see more movement to the upside and we will continue just simply ranging in this area for a while. If we lose this level, then it becomes very, very probable that we make our way back down to this tight range that we were trading in for a very long time. Why is that? It's because if we are looking again at the value areas based on volume, when price comes above that value area, it's considered overbought and we're expecting price to come back down inside. The first support we would look for is at this highest volume node, and if we lose that, then we look for support down here at the low of the value area. And it just so happens that we have some very interesting areas of support down there at that value area. Okay, first of all, we have a few daily levels of support down there. Okay, we have a few daily levels of support. We have one at about 39.3 and we have another one at about 37.7. And also we have some interesting Fibonacci's. Okay, as you can see right here, both of these daily levels of support have golden pockets on them. Now, where did I get these golden pockets? I'll show you. I'll show you right now. Okay, the first golden pocket is simply from that last major move from this low to that high. Okay, so we can see that we have the golden pocket Fibonacci coming in right around the very important low of this entire move to the upside. And then secondly, if we take the fib from this one, I'll have to go to a higher time frame to see it. This one, we are taking the fib from the ultimate low down here to the ultimate high up here, okay? From the ultimate low down here to the ultimate high up here. And we can see that, yes, we've already hit into this many, many times, but it also is a very juicy level of daily support down there, okay? So if we are going to come down, right, the two major areas that I would be looking for are, number one, the low of this value area, and number two, the low of this value area. And it just so happens that we have nice confluences at both of these areas, right? We have nice confluences at both of these areas. They are indeed quite juicy. So if we're going to come down lower, I will be looking for longs from those areas. If we are to come up higher, then I will be looking for shorts. Now, where would I be looking for shorts from? Well, the juiciest area that we have for a short is actually going to be this. All right, I'm going to go to the daily time frame, and I'm simply going to take a Fibonacci retracement tool from the all-time high that we put in down to the low right here. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the 382 Fibonacci level. Now, this 382 Fibonacci level, you can see, is coming in right around $46,000. Now, why is this an area I would be looking to short? Really, it's because if we come back above this value area and we grab the liquidity from these highs, we will be smacking right into this Fibonacci 382 level. Okay, so those are kind of the juiciest areas I am looking for, depending on if price continues to pump or dump. Now, I will say this, money flow on the daily is crossing up, which is bullish, but it looks like that we're about to print a red trigger wave on the daily time frame, which could bring us down significantly lower, back down to the low of the range. Now, if this doesn't make any sense to you and you want to learn how to trade, you could check out jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader. It will give you a clear point A to point B comprehensive trading system so that you always know where you're looking to enter a trade, where your take profit should be, where your stop loss should be, how to know if you should get out of a losing trade. This is changing the way thousands of people approach the markets, and it really does give you all the information in order so that you can start trading profitably, of course, paper trading profitably right away. I just released a brand new session going over what I like to call the market pivot trading strategy. I use this strategy to literally short the top and long the bottom. During this entire range, I've been using the strategy to take a short literally from right here, a long from right here, a short from right here, a long from right here, a short from right here, a long from right here, and most recently a short from right here, just by using this strategy. Check it out, guys. There is a 25% discount in the description of the video at jasoncaspertrading.com. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I pray everybody is super, super blessed in the name of Yeshua the Messiah, Jesus the Messiah. Peace.